Hi everyone, welcome back to Dance Mama Dance, or welcome if you are new. My name is Jen and I make videos on cleaning motivation and all things mom related. Today I'm just tidying up. We had company over last night and I wanted to get things put away and cleaned it for the day. It was gorgeous outside and we wanted to get out and play in the pool and have some fun outside. Make sure you stay tuned till the end of this video. I am going to be talking about how we minimized our appliances in our home and how we changed things up so that they better serve us. And I've had a lot of questions about how I was able to get rid of my stove and use a smaller fridge, so definitely stay tuned for that. Because my biggest goal today was just to wrap up my chores so that I could get outside and play with my son, I did go ahead and have a Shipt order placed. And it just arrived, and this is everything that I got. If you are not familiar with Shipt, it is a subscription service that you pay for the year, and it's a one-time fee, and then your cost is just whichever groceries that you decide to order that day. I really like it because I can get fresh things and frozen things. So I can get milk, I can get cheese, I can get eggs. And it comes to your door. The shoppers are usually very friendly and they do take a lot of care when they're choosing your items. I absolutely love Shipt, and I actually got it when my husband was out of town last year for about 2 months helping with the hurricane. And I absolutely love it. It's been a lifesaver, especially on those days we just don't want to leave the house and I want to just focus on being a mom. It's really nice to have. I'm going to go ahead and leave a link down in the comments below. With that link, you can get $50 off your yearly subscription. So definitely consider checking it out. It's been a nice thing for our family to have in a pinch, and I absolutely love this service. One of the ethics I do like to stand by with having this channel is I will never recommend something that I don't actually love myself or use myself. There is no incentive to me to offer a product at a discount to my viewers if it's not actually going to benefit their lives. So please always know that I am always going to do my best to make sure that anything that I can offer my viewers as a discount or a coupon code is always going to be something that I love and I use for my family as well. My girl Labatt here does love a freshly made bed, so she hopped up here immediately after it was made. I absolutely love our new setup. It has made our kitchen feel large, and it, in reality, square footage wise, is definitely not. Our entire home on the first level here is around 850 square feet, and we definitely do our best to make the most of it. We had a flood in our home, and we had to replace all of the carpet in our living space. So when I knew I needed to put our dining table into our kitchen, I was pretty nervous just because we had very bulky, very basic appliances in here. When we first bought our home, we definitely jumped the gun and thought we needed to get new appliances right away. And I wish we would have just taken a breath and thought about what we really wanted and what was actually going to serve our family before purchasing. Where the dining table is now is where we actually used to have a very tall white 30 by 30 fridge, and I am so happy that this is here instead. And then this is where we had our very large, very bulky white stove that was 30 by 30 as well. I was a little concerned with having a new fridge in here that was going to be much smaller. As you can see, we like having people over. We're having people over today. And I was worried about being able to entertain, but I'm going to open my fridge here and you will see I have plenty of room for everything that I wanted to make for our guests. This fridge is only 4.4 cubic feet, but it holds everything we need. One of the big benefits of this size of fridge I've found is I know what's in here. I know what's in here and what's going to expire soon. I make sure that we're eating what's in our fridge and it's not just getting lost towards the back and getting gross. The only part of this fridge that leaves something to be desired, I would say, is the freezer. But we didn't actually get rid of our old fridge. We did end up putting it in the garage, even though we decided that we didn't want it necessarily in the house and it wasn't going to fit going down the stairs to the basement. We did take the fridge and it's plugged in out in the garage and I can go grab stuff out of that freezer whenever I need to. We also have a chest freezer in our basement as well. And I definitely feel like because we didn't totally get rid of those, that this is going to be functional for our family for a long time. One of the really big questions that I received when I told people that I was getting rid of my stove and that we were donating it was, how are you going to cook? How are you going to make healthy food for your family if all you have is a microwave? Well, the joke was on them there because we did actually end up donating our microwave as well. So we have no microwave and no stove. I did find this really awesome countertop burner on Amazon. The one on the right is small, and then the one on the left is a little bit larger, but I was really excited about this one. It had great reviews. There was actually a video of a woman making, I think it was chicken stir fry or something on here, and it was nice to see how well it heated up and was able to cook the food without any issues. It works just like an electric stove, only it's portable. This countertop burner is in the Cuisinart brand, and I will try and link it below for you if you're interested. I haven't been using the small burner here on the right. I've been using the one on the left a lot, just because of the size of pots we have. But the minimum is like just a simmer, and then the 5 will boil your water eventually. It does not heat up quite as quickly as some people told me it would. They said be careful. It'll take a minute and then your water will be boiling, but we actually think it heats up just about the same amount of time as it did with our gas stove. As far as storing this, when we purchased the small fridge, I did know that I wanted to have it elevated, so I found this really cool commercial grade stainless steel shelving unit. I believe it's actually for a grill, but it has a really cool shelf here that fits the countertop burners perfectly. They just slide underneath there. And then I do have also, this is our little laundry bin that holds all of our like dirty dish towels and anything I clean with. But I'm also hiding this very ugly gas pipe. My husband is a licensed builder and he told me I should not remove this, so we didn't. But I think that this stainless steel piece covers it up really well, and you hardly even notice it's there now. before I end this video and say we are in the middle of working on this minimalism journey. This is definitely not something that I feel like can ever really be completed. It's always going to be a work in progress. This is one of my worst habits. I always forget to close these. It's so weird. But it's a process. You can't just become a minimalist overnight, in my opinion. You, especially if you have kids, have to start adapting different principles and trying to find what works for you, because there's extreme minimalism and it's very interesting, but it doesn't work for me and my family. Some people would say that the fact that I got rid of our full-size appliances in our kitchen is extreme, and maybe it is, but for us it works. So I just hope that anyone out there who's finding minimalism and finding that it's making them feel better, because that's another piece of this. I suffer from severe anxiety and depression, and I think that minimalism helps. It helps to have calm and clean spaces and surfaces and not have a bunch of clutter. It just makes me feel better. So this was just one small way that I could make our house a little bit more functional. And if you are on this minimalism journey, just keep trucking. It is not I start in January and I'm going to be good by February. At least it wasn't for me and my family. It took some adapting. It took some educating as far as what this was going to mean, what kind of things we were going to bring into our house with intention. You know, if we do have to replace things, being more conscious of what we replace them with so we won't have to replace them again. But definitely just enjoy the ride. It has been so enjoyable, and like I said, it's helped me immensely with my mental health to be able to go, my house is calm and relaxing. It's not always clean, which is why I make these videos, but it is so refreshing to walk into and know that there's just not a ton of clutter everywhere. And when there is, I focus on it, we get rid of it, and we figure out where are those things supposed to be. Do they serve us, or do they need to move on? So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did. Make sure that you are subscribed, and we will see you in the next one.